Good evening to the Makah community. Today is Wednesday, March 3rd, 2021. This is the Makah Tribe's COVID-19 pandemic response update. A year ago yesterday, the Makah Tribal Council recognized COVID-19 as a public health emergency and declared a state of emergency, activating its EOC and ordering them to prepare the community to deal with a pandemic. And because of the hard work of our emergency operations personnel, the administrative leadership, and some of the longtime employees that we have in both our clinic, in our healthcare, and in our administrative programs, they developed some really great guidelines and advice for us to live under over the course of this year that we've been through. And then you, the community, have done an amazing job making those personal decisions and those personal sacrifices to protect one another, to protect our families and our loved ones. And we've had very, very low rates of COVID-19 in our community. Only one hospitalization and no deaths. And once again, that's a testament to the community's work and care for one another. So thank you for that. Let's see, on February 16th of 2021, the council approved Health Order 02-21. That's the current health order that we are under right now. This allows for non-resident Makah members and their household members to visit the reservation for the duration of this order, and in doing so, they will not need to provide a negative COVID test to do that visit. Certainly the other visitor protocols remain in effect in terms of doing preventative quarantines and and wearing masks at all times in public spaces and in people that are outside of your pod or your household. As of February 22nd, a total of 1,444 vaccines were administered. This includes on-reservation and off-reservation Makahs and their families. People may feel a sense of safety now that they've been vaccinated. However, it's still important to wear a mask, social distance, and continue to wash your hands frequently, and sanitize. This mask is still necessary even though you've been vaccinated. I've been vaccinated, and I always carry this mask with me. And we need to wear this whenever we are in a public space and around people that are not part of our household or pod. It's still being studied whether you can transmit the virus even if you've been vaccinated. That is unknown right now. And so until we know that, we need to wear this mask. The Makah Tribal Council has received a few requests for residency, and we're working on developing a policy to address this order in a fair and equitable manner, but most importantly, safely. Vaccine clinics continue every Wednesday from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. at the community hall. COVID testing is still available at the clinic, and we will continue to organize drive-through testing for the community. Clallam County was recently at 2.3% positivity rate with 13 active cases. So please be cautious when you are traveling, and remember that it is only for essential needs such as groceries and or medical. There's still some high risks out there, and it's important that you take that into consideration when you travel, and certainly wear your mask and sanitize and wash your hands regularly. The council approved the student athletic safety plan and the spectator plan. Each volleyball player may have up to 2 guests, and they must be over the age of 16 and will be subject to the current health order and phase that we are in. And you'll notice if you do go to those games, if you get one of those invites from the volleyball players and are able to go, you must wear your mask. And you'll notice that the volleyball players themselves have to wear the masks while they are playing, as do the coaches while they are coaching. Administratively, we have new cabins that have been purchased. Those are going to be placed next to the 3 FEMA trailers on Bayview Avenue and Woodland Avenue near Take Home Fish Company. And that's going to be called the Village of Hope. That work will be ongoing over the next several weeks, and hopefully that gets up and running very soon so that people that are in need can be provided that shelter. The council has been monitoring the American Rescue Plan, recently approved by Congress. This bill has provisions for the tribe to receive financial assistance along with broadband, schools, and clinics. The bill may also have funding for small restaurant financial assistance, and we will monitor and report out to our small businesses if this becomes available. There may be a second bill that may fund infrastructure projects, and the council's working with Senator Murray's office on potential infrastructure projects. In the beginning of February, the council met with departments to convey our priorities and have departments work towards towards fine-tuning those priorities and helping to develop the things necessary to get some accomplishments done for the needs of the community. Last year, we were certainly very focused on the pandemic, and a lot of these things got put on hold. So we want to get some of that back on track and start making some of those improvements and around both upgrades and growth to our community. General manager and management staff are working on a return to work plans. No date's been set yet, but that will be coming in the very near future. Definitely within the next couple weeks, we plan to be bringing people back to work and delivering services to the community. There will be guidelines in place. Certainly, mask wearing will be essential. A lot of the tribal offices have private offices out here, so closing your door and working. But if you have to go out into a common area, you'll be required to wear your mask when that happens. So those are those guidelines are being set and will be distributed through the directors, and we'll have some of those or a lot of those services back up and running with people in person in their offices. The transfer station has opened to the public. The transfer station has opened the public exchange area, So the public exchange area, it's been closed, for safety health reasons, but that was opened as of yesterday. So want to thank everybody for their continued vigilance around controlling this pandemic for our community. The safer we are here, the more the more things, I guess, that we're able to do here locally, we can do safely here. We're going to continue to keep that border restricted so that we can move about our lives in a safe manner, of course, wearing masks and social distancing. But we don't want a lot of people coming and going at this point yet. The next agenda meeting will be this next Monday, March 8th at 9 a.m. There'll be notice sent out to log in. That'll be a Zoom meeting for the community to attend. And we will set a date for a quarterly meeting as well. As we move forward and if things stay safe, we will look at and analyze possible plans to continue to allow some in-person for those types of meetings, but we don't have any of that set yet. Certainly going to be very cautious about how we do any kind of public meetings that way. But we haven't had any cases since November 23rd, and so long as we continue to practice the things we've been practicing in the community, we may be able to get back to a little bit of normalcy. But the pandemic is definitely not over. Please remain vigilant, continue to wear your mask, and if you have any questions, looking for any information, you can always go to stihc.org, that's stick.org. And also, if you have any questions around getting a vaccine appointment, call 360-645-2233. That's 360-645-2233. They are serving tiers 1 through 6 currently. So any questions on that, go to the website or call the clinic. Everyone take care. Have a good day. Sure.